First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Let's jump right into it. The new covenant. My first precept, I'm going into Deuteronomy 28:1. And it reads, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently," listen, right, "unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command this day, that the Lord Yahweh will set thee on high above all nations of the earth." Jumping down to verse 13. "And Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail." We are not the head. We are the tail. All right? Esau is the head right now. But, you know, in the new heavens, in the new earth, where the earth will be refreshed, right? That word new goes into kainos, meaning refreshed. We will be the head, right? "And thou shalt be only," Salakia, "and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath." Sad to say, we are beneath in Esau's world, right? If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord, thy power, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do them. We didn't. We went off, right? And that's why we're in the situation we're in now, right? Jumping down, let me see, do I got that? Yep. Jumping down 15 and 16, "But if thou come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice thy Lord," I think I read that, but I'll read it again, "thy power to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses, shall come upon thee and overtake thee." And we're being cursed. That is a sign. I don't care how you look at it. Right? So verse 16, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field." The field is the world. You can't escape it. No matter where you go, there you are. Verse 17, "Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store." And Jake, we're poor. You know, when it comes to that basket and that store, it's basically our daily bread. We're not eating like Esau. We don't have our own farm. Let's go into our next precept, which is Revelations 21. It is nippy out this joint. Revelations 21 and 1 to 3. Well, 1 to 4. Let me see. Yep. Let's start at 1. Revelations 21 and 1. "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as the bride adorned for her husband." The bride would be Yahweh Shai. You know, the husband would basically be prepared as the bride adorned for her husband, the bride and the groom, Yahweh Shai in the nation of Israel, okay? Just to put it like that, all right? We're being made pure. We're being made, we're going through that fiery fires, which is the curses, basically. We're being made pure, you know, being made white, right? "And I heard a great voice out of the heavens saying, Behold, the tabernacles of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, And God himself shall be with them and be their God. God is not here right now. I mean, he's here spiritually, but not physical. He's going to reign with us for 1,000 years, showing you this is not the new covenant. All right? We're still under those curses. And God shall wipe away all tears from her eyes, Salakia, and all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. Can we die? Yeah, we still die. I'm reading it. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow. Sorrow goes into the word mourning. Grief, when you look that up in the blue letter. It is what it is. Nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things are passed away. Right, in that time. Which is the new covenant. No matter what, we're still being oppressed. And that's why we need to be saved. Let's get Hebrew 10 and 36. We still need to be saved. I knew they was going to give me a commercial. No matter what, we still need to be saved. We are still cursed as a people because we went off. We did not hearken to the Lord. We didn't listen. We didn't follow the law, statutes, commandments that was in that old covenant with Moses, right? So that's why we're in the situation we're in now. Although we can't keep those laws perfectly because we're subject to payment, right? Hebrew 10 and 36. Let me start at 35. And it reads, cast not away therefore your confidence, which have great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that ye have done the will of God, ye might receive the promise. And I read that because that patience go into, when you go into the blue letter once again, go into Hebrews 10 and 36, and you go into that word patience, it means to suffer. We're still suffering. We're still grieving. We are mourning, period. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of God, ye might receive the promise. What's that promise? That crown, them spiritual bodies, that first estate, right? For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. Now the just, who's the just? Israelites. Starting with the 144,000 and the 1/3. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back up unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. And I just wanted to read that as far as going into the patience. These are those who stood stiffly, who suffered. That's the fiery trials, man. It's plain. I mean, I see it clearly. It's only right that we practice the righteous acts. Sorry, Lord, for being disobedient, We're trying to make it right, by doing what we're doing. My next precept. Yeah, let's get it. Jude 1 and 6, showing you that first estate. We're going to get them bodies back. Basically. Jude 1 and 6, and it reads, And the angels which kept not their first estate, us. You know? Them spiritual bodies before we came down here and took on that carnal, that flesh. That's the prison. That's the chains of darkness. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he had reserved in everlasting chains, under darkness until the judgment of the great day. How do you get around that, man? We're still being cursed. We're still dealing with the elements. We're sick, right? We get tired when we run, you know? We die. We still die. Isaiah 40 and 31. Shit, that corruptible must put on the incorruptible, right? Isaiah 40 and 31, did I say? Salakia. Right, that corruptible must put on that incorruptible. You see? We're becoming beautiful and righteous judges because, you know, going through the hell, the punishment, knowing right from wrong and wrong from right. And that's it. I don't care how you look at it. It's beautiful when you look at it like that anyway. You know? Isaiah 40 and 31, but they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings as eagles. We can't fly. Not yet. You know, we're not balling like Jim Jones says. We fly high. You know this. Balling, we're not doing, man. We're not balling, man. That was stupid. But anyway, we can't fly, right? But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. Oh, man. They shall mount up as wings, as eagles, and they shall run and not be weary. Like I said, and they shall walk and not faint. Plain. You know? We shall be changed as a twinkle of an eye, right? When the Lord change us. Back at Revelations 21 and 4, I'm going to read it again just to make a point. What was it? Revelations 21 and 4. And it reads, and God shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. Let's get into our next precept. You know, that's just basically, we're still underneath basically the old covenant going, you know, into the new. We're working our way to the new. We're not in the new covenant. You see? There will be no more death and pain, right? For the former things are passed away. Ezekiel 36 and 24. Man, why am I getting all these commercials? You know? Ezekiel 36 and 24, and it reads, yep, I'm going to read down to 28. Ezekiel 36 and 24, for I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of the countries and will bring you into your own land. We're not in Jerusalem. We're not there yet. We're still here. We're still the tail. We're not the head. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart, a new mind. La'am. Right? Also will I give you a new spirit. Will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh, and I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. And ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. Whew. That ain't happened yet. Revelations 22 and 3. Almost done. I'll start at 2. In the midst of the streets of it, yep, and on the either side of the river was the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits. Man, and that's the 12, beginning with the 12 heads, beginning with the 12 tribes of Israel. And yielded her fruits every month, and the leaves of the tree were the healing of the nations. And this is the point in verse 3, and there shall be no more curse, but the thrones of God and the Lamb shall be in it. That Lamb is Yahushua. And his servants shall serve him. We're not serving him yet. Well, we're serving him spiritually, but when Yahushua comes back, he's going to reign with us for 1,000 years. All right? Let's go ahead and get my last precept, I want to say. Because when you go into Deuteronomy, what is my last precept? Baruch 3 and 8. Baruch 3 and 8. Because like I read in Deuteronomy, I knew that was going to do that. Going to that 28, the curses, going down, it was basically our disobedience. That was the consequences. The curses. We're still with them. We're still going through it. No matter how you look at it. Let's get my last precept, Baruch 3, and I'll start at 7. And for this cause thou hast put thy fear in our hearts, to attempt that we should call upon the name and praise thee in our captivity, which we're doing. For we have called to mind all the iniquity of our forefathers, sin upon sin. Where are our forefathers coming back? For those that can receive it. All the iniquity of our forefathers that sinned before thee. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subjects to payment, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. Yahweh. Why Yahushua? We're not in we're not in the new covenant, man. Them laws are not written in our hearts. All right? We're still going off. We're still subject to payment. We're still under sin. By you saying you're in a new covenant, it's almost like you're saying you're saved. We're not saved. Saved from what? And that's all I got. All praises due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Akakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, who's been laboring this truth for 40 years. Shalom.